Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the round one of Upper Bracket match of MKE Championship Season 4, which is sponsored by Genesis Store and co-sponsored by Zentro Store, Zentro Store, and Slay Official. I'm Sasuke along with my partner MK himself. So MK, how are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for the introduction, and I hope you guys will have a great match to see. And let's get into the match.
Okay, so today's match is like Kingdom is on blue side taking the 5 simp on red side. So MK, what do you think Kingdom should ban in the first draft? Like there is a in this upper bracket, yeah, people are taking this hyper, the meta picks, the most damage dealing picks, if any rules.
Yeah, pretty much since the tournament started, I have been seeing a lot of teams taking Martis, and he has been playing around amazingly in the land of Taunt. So I'm thinking pretty much it will be good for them to go with the Martis ban, but we are seeing a Diggy as the first ban. So I think maybe there is a chance for a group control pick. Okay, right away we see.
Definitely, Kingdom were planning to take Atlas. Meanwhile, Fisim banning Atlas in an instant. Meanwhile, the second ban coming in from Kingdom will be Fanny. And the final ban for the phase 1 draft from the Fisim is Faramis. Well, there's a Leo mode open, there's a Valentina open, there's even Martis open, but we are seeing, okay, there's a skin flex coming in from Team Kingdom. Okay, they are going for this Valentina pick. Pretty good pick, I must say. Well, there's a chance that Team Firesim might go for this both of the OP hero. I mean, the Martis and Leo mode. What are your thoughts about it?
Yeah, I am still wondering why there is no pick of Martist or he is not banned, because he has been pretty OP in the game lately. But we see that the teams are avoiding Martist and going on for Lunax and Hylos from these 5 simp.
Definitely, maybe they are prioritizing this comfort picks, I believe. Yeah, but still, the kingdom has a chance of taking those two heroes, but instead, okay, they are going for the Martis pick and they'll be going for this Gushan. I think Gushan will be played as an EXP lane now. That's pretty amusing.
Yes, looking at the picks like Gushan is main role as an assassin and Martis as a fighter, they decided to change the roles on their own, and they're planning for something which we are so excited to see.
Okay, there's a Beatrix coming in for the side of 5 Simp. Okay, that's a Beatrix picks. What should they ban in right now? I think they should be targeting for the marksman like a Claude or a Van Van. I pretty yeah, and they are going for a Van Van ban. And onto the side of Kingdom, I think they should be banning. Okay, instead they are banning a Bellman. Never mind, but they are saying a Leo mode is still open. I think 5 Simp might take it. It will be pretty good. Hello, MK.
Yep, can you hear me?
Yes, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So what do you think they should be going for right now? Like they are left with this EXP lane and the hyper.
Well, we see they're going for the Tamus for the hyper pick, and as we talk, we see the Gushan and Martis has actually changed their talent. They are going for the roles that they have been assigned for the heroes. So we see the Martis is gonna take the lane in this game.
Definitely. Now, what's left for the team Kingdom is a roamer and a gold laner. Since Van Van is banned, they might go for a Claude, and we are seeing a Lolita. Well, Lolita is kind of, most of the people are picking Lolita nowadays often. You can say it might be a comfort pick or another meta pick coming in from Team Kingdom.
Yeah, definitely. I think they're going with pretty much um, the comfort picks other than the Martis. I don't know if they are going with Martis because of the meta or the comfort, but the rest of the heroes pretty much looks like their comfort pick. So
Okay, the last pick coming in from the 5 simp is gonna be Akai. Akai against a Martis. Maybe Martis might be able to disrupt his position, I guess. A Leo mode pick would be good in my opinion. What are your thoughts about it?
yeah, Leomord, he has a pretty explosive damage. He can get into, since he got buffed, he gets a double damage below the life of 50%, which is a huge advantage for him right now. And it could have been better if they went it, but they decided to go with Akai, which is gonna be a tanky hyper for them, and might be a lot of work for Claude to do, I guess.
Definitely, maybe in coming from this Valentina, they have this kingdom has the Valentina. They might be good taking that Akai ult, and even we can see whose Akai ult is gonna is better, or we might see a Beyblade fights in the land of Dawn. And here we go. The first match is begin, and we are seeing the match between Team Kingdom and the Team 5 Sim. As usual, Thomas is gonna go for this vision site. Yeah, definitely okay. They are going for this enemy's red jungle. I think, yeah, they are gonna trade off. Yeah, they are taking it. Meanwhile, on the EXP lane, things are pretty as usual. Even in the cold lane, we can see both of the marksmen are, just farming and everything is going pretty well. Meanwhile, Kushan is, I think he's clueless, like they are already in the jungle, right? He now he knows right now, and there's a team fight coming in,
Yes, as we
and
were
Martes
saying,
is good. Yeah.
yeah, as we were saying, we saw the fight in the XP lane between the Martis and yeah, Martis and the Tamus, which was so much damage coming in from the Martis, and it was so easy for him to take the first kill within a minute of the match.
Definitely, I clearly missed that point where that first blood was in and within a minute, I think. Yeah, and here, like Martis damage is so early, like he even melt that Akai in within the first minute of the game, and like right now he's at its 20% of this HP. Meanwhile, these team five kingdom are taking this enemy red buff, and they are gonna go for this gold lane.
Looks like the Kingdom is ganking up on the goal lanes, gonna support their MM to form well or take out the Beatrix, which will be a huge help for them.
And there's a fight incoming. I was just gonna poke Gushan, and meanwhile, Gushan might secure a kill. No, he's still level 3. He's not level 4. He might in. Yeah. A blunder coming in from Panda. Gushan will be fallen. I mean, Panda will be fallen down. I think that's a free turtle going in the side of Team Kingdom. Meanwhile, in the gold lane, both of the marksmen are pretty playing safe. Yeah, it seems both of these marksmen are pretty playing safe, farming and having their time over in that lane. In the EXP lane, it's all gonna be the same. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, there are some fights going on, but they are gonna go back. They come back. They are gonna retreat. Valentina, you taking this ult of the Panda. Mart is going for 1v3, and here Lolita is using her ult on this two-man ult, and we can see the Beyblade dance. I mean, both of the Pandas ult are gonna be used, and here there's a triple kill for the Martis, and early game Martis snowball coming from the Team Kingdom.
Leaving Mardis is open gonna be a huge mistake for Simp to be thinking of now, cause he is dealing a lot of damage and took already 4 kills. He's on mega kill now in the 3 minutes of the game.
And there's an overextend, I think, coming in from Gushan, and Lunox will be securing that kill. Meanwhile, we can see over here in the mid lane, there's a possibility of going another team fight. And Gushan is charging with his ultimate and he secures a kill on Lunox. Meanwhile, Lolita using her ultimate and Thomas securing a kill on Gushan. There's a 2v3 situation in the mid. Martis is coming from the back, but he will be retreating, I think. Yeah, he won't engage. And there's a downfall from Lolita. I think the turtle, his turtle might be a free turtle for the team 5 sim. There's too much in this match going on. There's too much fight. Meanwhile, both of the team, they are not ganking this gold lane. They're just leaving the gold lane to farm. No,
Yeah,
even after leaving it, they only have a pretty much gold. Like Beatrix is on 3.3k gold, and meanwhile Claude is on 3.2k gold.
looks like the gold laners have been free since the start of the game. They have been doing the best perform up. So
And there we go, an engage coming in from Lolita. Flicker ult gonna hit the two of them, and Gushan is gonna kill the two of them. I think it was Martis who stole the kill for this Ilos, I think.
yeah.
And there we go, and a free turtle coming going in the hands of Team Kingdom. There's a two turtle going in from free. Team Kingdom already on a goal lead of 5k. They are already okay. There's 4k gold lead. They already managed to take the bot tier though. Yeah, then they might be going for this. Yeah, they are going for this mid tower.
Looks like the Kingdom team is having the game in the hand right now with the goal lead and everything, and they even took the first turret from the Python.
Definitely, and we might see a gang coming over from then. Yeah, the Beatrix is down. Gushan gets kill on the Beatrix, and yeah, Panda is I mean Akai is gonna get dead too. I mean he's gonna die too. Cloud securing a kill on Akai. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, we saw how Mart is killed in a 1v1 situation against Thamos. I think all of the lanes are gonna get pushed, and here we can see a double kill coming in from Claude, and that's a pretty bad engage coming in from Team 5 Sims. They lost many towers, even mid is collapsed. All of the tier 1 towers are down, and in bot lane they have lost a tier 2 tower. Meanwhile, Beatrix is gonna die again from Valentina. This is not going well for the Team 5 Simp.
Yeah, exactly. The Kingdom has a huge goal difference of 8k in just 7 minutes. That's gonna give a lot of upper hand for the Team Kingdom.
Definitely, and we can see Martis is already on his snowball. He has 6 kill. He has a KD of 600. Meanwhile, I didn't saw who killed that guy, but yeah, Gushan coming in and getting a double kill over here is securing a kill over Thamos and Lunox. I think Beatrix gonna fall too, but she barely escapes, and yeah, that wasn't necessary for Beatrix. Hylos saving him from his healing spell, and yeah, here we go. The third free turtle for Team Kingdom. As we progress to the match, the goal lead is increasing. If Team 5 Sim doesn't play right now a few safety, like they need the Beatrix in the team fight, and even Lunox do need some items before going for this team fights. Lunox and Beatrix both are mid to late game. I don't know about Beatrix, but Lunox is pretty mid to late game hero. She needs some items, and right now we can see she only have a one item, which is a Clock of Destiny. I think right now she is going for this lightning pension, if I'm not wrong. I think that's, yeah. And we can clearly see Claude is also on a snowball with a KD of 402. Lord coming in from in 50 seconds. They might be gank over top lane, and Gushan again securing a kill on Hylos. Claude uses his ult, and he does a lot of damage. Meanwhile, Martis is just zoning that Akai. He won't be able to pin anyone, and here he secures a kill on the Akai. Sorry, and Gushan again killing that Thamos, and here we go. They're recalling, they're flexing their highly skilled recalls, and they even managed to take the tier 2 tower in the top lane, and even in the mid tower. The mid tower is also been gone. Lord is in 3 seconds. I don't think Team 5 Sims should be contesting for this Lord fight. They should, farm and get some items. Martis is already on 8k gold, meanwhile having the highest farm in the entire game. Meanwhile, the highest farm in the Team 5 Sim is Beatrix having a 5.9k gold.
Yes, as the creeps are approaching towards their first towers, the five sim should be focusing on defending the turrets more than contesting for the Lord. And as we see, the kingdom has already took it. It is gonna be a difficult position for the five simp if they didn't defend the Lord in this wave.
Definitely, we are seeing like how Martis is zoning that Akai. He is not giving him a chance to pin Claude or Gushan, or is not giving his any chance. And even Valentina is just taking that Akai's ultimate. And here we go, a set coming in from Gushan, but Lunox will use his light form, and she will be, saving herself. Meanwhile, Mart is securing a kill on Hylos, getting the legendary kills. I think the five Sims are in a bad position right now. They lost their roamer, but they do have Akai for the front line. And here we go, Akai is using his ultimate. Beatrix securing a kill on Gushan. Meanwhile, it's a trade for 1v3. And here we go. Team Kingdom is gonna end this, and Team Kingdom won the first game of day 2, round number 1 of upper brackets.
Yes, that was exciting matching. The Kingdom had the game in their hands since the start of the match, and they it looks like the five sim didn't have any chance to get back on them. So that game just ended in the first wave of the Lord, which was like we said, uh, if they didn't defend it, it was gonna end. So they were nearly getting wiped out at the end.
Definitely, the final pick coming in from the five Sims was the Akai. That was a questionable pick. There's a Valentina in enemy team. Like, even if you take a CC hero, which you're giving a free ultimate to the enemy, and you had the enemy have Martis, which will, just disrupt your control. Even if you manage to pin down one or two enemies, Martis will just go and, disrupt your ultimate. Well, that's for the game number 1. It's a best of 3. Let's see what happens between these two teams in the round number 2.
Yes, as the first match was so exciting and interesting, we are gonna wait for the second match. Meanwhile, I'm gonna thank for the Genesis Store for sponsoring the tournament, and also for the co-sponsors of Zentro Store, Zentro Store, and the fellow Slay official YouTuber. Thank you guys, and just wait for a few seconds while we get back to you with round 2.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the round number 2 of upper bracket match of MKE Championship Season 4, which is sponsored by Genesis Store and co-sponsored by Z3 Store, Zentro Store, and Slay Official. I am Sasuke along with my partner Ego. So, Ego, how are you doing?
I've been doing fine, man. And I heard that you had a little trouble in the first game, casting alone, it seems. But I am here to help you out.
Yeah,
And
thanks, dude. It was so lonely. It was so troublesome for me.
I it has been a bad time for you. I have heard that you're even getting bullied in your squad group. And
No comments about it. But yeah, let's go with the second match between the team Five Simp and Kingdom. Kingdom has won the past round, and this time, blue team is the team Five Simp, and on red side it's Team Kingdom. And last time we saw like Martis totally counter their whole draft. So I think yeah, there we go. They're banning a Martis over there. I was expecting that ban because they lost the first game just because of Martis and Valentina. And team 5 sorry, yeah, team Kingdom is banning there as usual ban. They are banning the Atlas ban.
yesterday we have seen that Marty is being the priority pick and like being the game changer most of the times. And we also saw Maniac coming in from Martis yesterday too. So it was an obvious priority ban or a priority pick. So and we see Faramis ban coming in from the sides of Five Simp and a Fanny ban from the side of Kingdom.
I think that Fanny ban is a respect ban coming in from Team Kingdom towards the Team 5 Sim, because in the past round it was the Fanny ban again. And instead of Valentina, they are going for this cushion. I don't really understand this. Well, never mind. Here we go. Team Kingdom is going to pick that Valentina right away.
They do not want to waste any time picking that Valentina as they did in the last match, and it was a very crucial pick against the team of Five Sims. But they have let that Valentina go to the side of Kingdom once again, and they are going for a Balmond jungle as it seems of right now, and we might see Kadita pick from the sides of Five Sims.
Kadita, I think she might be a flex pick. She might be used in a room, and she might also be used in, in mage. Yeah, but both of this, Gushan and Kadita, it's a flex pick. Gushan can even go for this mage or hyper anything, and even like all of these three picks coming in from team Five Sim in the first draft phase is like I would say that all of these three heroes are flex picks. You would anything you can even keep Ruby in roam or exp, it might work, and even Kadita in roam or mage, and even Gushan might in hyper or mage. And the third pick coming in from Team Kingdom is gonna be Yu Zhong.
The black dragon has been picked. We haven't seen much of Yuzong in this tournament, but we will be seeing him in this match. And we enter the second phase of the draft, and it's a straight over Melissa ban from the side of Team Kingdom. I think they don't want that Melissa damage to be the annoying thing. And for the sides of Five Sims, they are still thinking which
Uh,
hero to ban. I
I
think they
think
should.
they should ban a Van, or yeah, no, Van will be my first priority. Yeah, but they are going to go for this Popol and Koopa. I don't think so. That's a safe ban coming in from Team 5 Sim.
Team Five Sims looks like they are totally flustered at this point because they have lost the first game, and even I don't think this Opal and Kupa ban is was necessary. But
I do
we
agree
see,
they are quite under pressure, but under pressure will just give them a ticket to the lower tournament. They won't be doing any good under pressure. Not all players perform well under pressure.
yeah, but we see the Kufra roam coming in from the side of Team Kingdom, and we see the Roth pick from the side for Five Sims and the Clint.
Okay, so that's
I think
gonna
that's
be, yeah, exactly. That's gonna be Clint and Dirat coming in from the team 5 sim. Meanwhile, they're gonna secure that van for the last pick.
I think the picks are quite evenly matched for both of the sides. We might see a good match coming in, but it goes on to their rotation and micro plays. Uh,
Definitely, there's a Dirat against a Yu Zhang, and this dragon is gonna be on this high and dry emblem. I think they have picked the same. This player is the same, and he's, this guy, he builds all attack items on Yuzhong instead of going one attack items and the rest of the defense item, and he plays, he just want to be the aggressive dragon, marking the backline, killing them, securing the kills on backline. He doesn't even matter what to zone them off, and the usual exp player does.
Everything apart, we now enter the land of dawn for the second match between Five Sims and the team of Kingdom. We see Ruby roam for the side of Five Sims, and all the heroes going to their respective lanes and positions for the time being.
Definitely. And this Kadita is on this in execute spell. That's quite unusual because a lot of people who's playing Kadita, they might go for this Petrify, just to secure this deadly combo. Meanwhile, on gold lane, we might see a coming and engage coming, Kufra jumping on the Clint, and they might go for a kill, but they will be, punishing it hard. When they're securing his gold perfectly, she might be having an upper hand.
We have a fight there in the Litho Wanderer, and there goes the first blood for this on the side of Five Sims, and uh, the Balman gets the retribution kill on the Kadita. So we are still evenly matched right now, but uh, Ruby might be in danger, and 1-1 will secure the kill on the Ruby. And Gushan on very low HP. I don't know
Now
what he
that
was
was a
doing
smart
right
play
there.
coming in from Gushan. He just went to the tower. He executed himself, not giving a single goal to the enemy team.
I don't know what he was doing there, but that was a smart play by committing suicide instead of giving the kill to the enemy team.
Definitely, in gold lane, we are seeing Van taking a kill on this Clint. Meanwhile, Kadita securing a kill on Van. I think Van should retreat. She has low HP, and even Rome was who left that tower, that lane, the gold lane. He just left and just to give the vision for the turtle fight. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, we are seeing a dragon. He outplayed the Diroth and secured a kill.
That play from that Derot actually went a bit over aggressive, and he had to pay for that against that Yu Zhong and with the Petrify. And the team of Kingdom playing very aggressively on the side, on the jungle of Five Sims. Right now, on the top side,
Definitely.
on the
Uh,
top side, 1-1 secures another kill on the Clint.
Definitely. And they are possessing the jungle of this enemy team, and they are dominating over them right now. They already have a 1k gold lead, which will, I think, which might go up if the team 5 sim doesn't do anything and they just kept feeding on them. But we are seeing Kadita securing a kill on Van, and the team fight resumes. Instead of going back, both of the team are gonna go. Gushan securing a kill on Valentina, Dirat securing a kill on Kufra, and there's a trade for 1 for 2, and again Dragon secures a kill. And who was that? I think it was a Gushan who he just killed. Okay, Dragon secures a kill on Gushan.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
good.
The match is going back and forth once again. Can can we expect a third game in this best of three match between Five Sims and Kingdom?
The way this match is going, it's hard for me. Like there might be any chance left for Team 5 Sim, but Team Kingdom has already 2k gold lead, which is increasing as the match resumes.
Uh, meanwhile, we have a fight in the mid lane. Gushan secures the kill on that Valentina. Uh, but the team of Kingdom already has a 2k, almost a 2k gold lead, and they are starting with the turtle.
Now we might see a turtle contest coming in from both of the team. Let's see. Gushan is already over here. Both of the teams are trying to go for this, and yeah, Balman securing that turtle,
The Black
and
Dragon is
Gushan
there.
is down. That was a both of the hypers were pretty low. Balman securing a kill on Gushan, and yeah, even Kadita kills her. And that's a lot of team fight going on over here, and even in top lane, in 1v1 team fight against Clint and Van. Clint just killed. Finally he got a kill on Van.
But I guess the team standing on top right now is Team Kingdom because they got 4 kills. Meanwhile, Team 5 Sims just got 2 or maybe 3. I'm not sure about the
Definitely, they are making something out of it, but meanwhile, Dragon just pushing that bot lane, and that Dragon is kind of scary. He is on 301 KDA, not giving any chance, or he's playing to his best. He's going a full defense damage item. He's already have the Blade of Heptasis, and he's going for the Hunter Strike. Meanwhile, in top lane, we might see a kill on Van. No, Clint, sorry. Van secures the kill, and even she got the tower.
as of right now, Team Kingdom looks to be on a very comfortable spot with two two turrets taken down, and they might even get this mid lane turret. But I don't think they will be able to get this mid turret right now. But meanwhile, the Black Dragon has already got a mega kill, and he
Oh,
is going for that full damage build, as you said, Sasuke.
definitely. Meanwhile you were engrossed in the bot lane fight, Van secures a kill over Kadita, and she's response. Meanwhile, Clint taking a kill over this Van should not be alone at this point of time. It's already 6 minutes, and they have managed to take the control over map. But enemy team has a cushion, so and not Van in one. Any marksman should not roam if enemy team has a assassin like Gushan or any assassin hyper.
Yeah, that Gushen is able to take down that 1-1 easily if he connects his daggers. But the 1-1 player, if he can play that 1-1 very well, then he can outplay that Gushen too. But there are very less chances. Let's see what we can see.
Definitely, Valentina, between Valentina and this Kadita, that was a pretty good fight against in the mid lane. Even though Kingdom securing that tower, and they're gonna retreat, but Balman has different opinion. He's gonna secure a kill on Ruby, and there goes the team fight. Valentina securing a kill on Clint. Meanwhile, Kushan gonna secure. No, he's gonna retreat over there, but Valentina going for the double kill. I think Valentina gonna die, and yeah, Kadita is securing that kill over the Valentina.
Even though they got that Valentina, but they were down by 3 members. So I guess that's not a fruitful outcome for them. But meanwhile, for the team side of Kingdom, they are right now in a very comfortable spot. They have the control over the map. They have the control over the enemy jungle, and that Yuzong is just going totally on the attack build. I just can't ignore that.
Definitely, it's an eye-catching build. Even it works for that player who's playing on it. He's deleting. He's going for this full damage item. He's unstoppable dragon, and he's gonna go over the ruby, and he's gonna secure the double kill. Meanwhile, the team five seems they're gonna just retreat, and we can see a recall spam coming in from the side of Team Kingdom, and then they're gonna go for this middle tower, tier 2 middle tower.
Yes, they will be able. They have got that tier 2 tower on the top and the mid side, and Team Kingdom might be going for this lord. And yes, they will get this first lord of the game. And I don't think there should be any contest coming in from Team Five Sims at this point, because they are down by almost 7k gold lead. But as I was saying, they shouldn't be contesting. They didn't even had the time to contest for it.
Definitely, and we are gonna seeing a camp coming in, and yeah, and Diral is gonna fall down in the hands of dragon. That's a god-like dragon. Instead of marksman getting killed, it's the EXP lane in this game who's getting the kill, who's carrying the team. And even we can see, and in Valentina securing a kill on Ruby, and they should push the tower. Yuzhong using his ultimate.
That Yu Zhong is going berserk right now. That Black Dragon with that damage build is an eye-catching thing. And meanwhile, Valentina goes in with the ult of Kardita and secures a double kill. And he might even get a triple kill. And yes, he does get the triple kill on the Gushen. And she might be falling, but he has done the job
Meanwhile,
already.
Van securing a kill on Dero. There's a Lord is over here. He's marching to the base, enemy base, and there's this might be an end because there's only one player left, and they should be targeting the base instead of kills. All of the members in the side of Five Sims has been respawned, and they are trying the best to defend. Meanwhile, Dragon coming for this legendary. This Dragon is good, but Kushan managed to take him down, and he gets a finally the dragon is down. The Yuzhong is down.
Yes, the Black Dragon has been shut down, but he has already done the job. And Team Five Sims are exposed from all the lanes, and with their base is almost just 55 HP. But meanwhile, the Goshen gets the kill on the 1-1, and the Clint also gets the kill on the Valentina. This can be a very good fight for Five Sims, and they can make a comeback if they get this manage this uh, fight.
Definitely, that was a blunder, I would say, coming in from Team Kingdom, and we can see there might be a 2v5 situation. We are seeing a 2v5 situation between these two teams. Dragon is gonna camp over that bush. That might be pretty risky for Gushen if he gets caught in that dragon and third skill petrify combo.
That dragon with that Heptasis, Hunter Strike, and the Malefic Roar is actually really scary because of that, as you said, the skill combo along with the Heptasis passive damage can burst down a squishy hero like as if it was nothing.
Definitely, and Lord is on. He's spawned, and this is an enhanced Lord. Meanwhile, when going for 1v5 situation, she's getting a kill on Deroth, and she might get a kill on Vokesh when is on double kill. But Ruby managed to crowd control her. She gave her stun main, and she got a kill. That
But the 1-1 has done her work, and the Black Dragon securing the kill on the low HP of Clint. And uh, Kufra and Kadita are in their fountain right now. They are not even able to come out of their fountain. But I guess this will be the end of Team Five Sims.
definitely.
And yes,
Then where do you think the first sim went wrong? I think it was the turtle fight. In both of the games, they didn't even contest for the turtle. Like they took the unnecessary fight before the turtle spawn over there in his pit, and that cost them in all of these two games. Both of these free turtles were given to the Team Kingdom.
with this, Team Kingdom will be advancing through the upper brackets, while Five Sims get another lifeline on the lower bracket. And as we see right now, the Black Dragon with the MVP on that damage build.
Definitely, that was an amazing dragon coming in from the side of Team Kingdom, and Team Kingdom taking a 2-0 score in best of 3 will be going on the upper bracket. Thank you guys, and let's not forget about our sponsors, the MKE Championship Season 4, which is sponsored by Genesis Store and co-sponsored by Z3 Store, Zentro Store, and Slay Official. Thank you guys for watching this stream, and let's go on with the another
We will be
match.
we will be back with another match. Stay tuned, and we'll see you. Welcome everyone to the second game of the night for in the upper brackets in the round of 16 for the MKE Season 4 Championship, sponsored by Genesis Store and co-sponsored by Z3 Store, Zentro Store, and Slay Official YT. Myself, Ego, joining in with Grim. Welcome, Grim.
Welcome. Well, thank you for the intro, Ego. Welcome to our wonderful audience for the day two, round one of the Upper Bracket Championships of MKE Sports Mobile Legends Season 4, sponsored by Genesis Store, co-sponsored by Zentro Store, Z3 Store, and Play Official YouTube. We have with us Team Panic on the blue team and Team Worst Generation on the red team. Well, I guess I would be vouching for the team Worst Generation today since they seem to be good fans of the One Piece. I guess might they have some characteristics of the One Piece Worst Generation as well. Let's hope they bring out their best of the team of the gameplay in the tournament today.
Don't forget, Grim, Team Panic is the runner-up in the last MKE championship in the season 3. So we are going to have a tough competition here. Team Worst Generation being a newcomer in this tournament, but we are hoping to see a very good match between these two teams.
Well, seasoned veterans versus the newcomers. Also, this reminds me of Kaido versus the One Generation in the One Piece. Well, I guess Worst Generation bring out the young blood and the new experience, the new tactics as compared to the Team Blue. And we see ban of 1-1 coming from Team Blue and Faramis from Worst Generation. I don't think I have a clear idea as of the moment. Why are regarding the ban? I guess okay. I see a Diggy ban from Team Blue. Seems they don't want to have an early game disadvantage at the moment. What do you say, Nico?
I guess so. They don't want that early game disadvantagement, and they might be going for a ground control composition as well. But we still have that Martis open, which has been like very priority pick throughout since it got the buff on its second skill. We have seen yesterday the Martis being the game changer, like I said earlier today. And we have a first pick coming in from the side of Team Panic as the Valentina.
Well, while we interact within the game, we see a team pick of Martes, the team dominator since the last patch. We also see a Paquito in the form of Hyper for Worst Generation. And also, the audience of the tournament today seem to be really interested with Team Red. I can see some Mr. Anand saying the red team fighter is good. Well, we do hope so, my friend, that lives up to his name. They have taken one of the best fighters, like two of the best fighters in the game. And from Team Blue, we see the dangerous Leo mod coming in with the form as the former Hyper. Well,
It's like to the response of that Paquito and Martis, as we know, both these heroes have those dash skills as their main damage dealing and uh, movement skills. And we see a Beatrix coming in instead of Melissa or a Claude, and the Claude is banned in the second phase from the side of Worst Generation. This is interesting.
well, we also see a ban of Kadita from Team Panic. Seems as I said, I believe they don't want to back off from a fight from Team World Generation in the early game. They have banned a very good mage in the form of Kadita, but once again, they have okay. The Team Red has picked Lunox. The Lunox, in the game is one of the best in the game for burst damage. Like she has a very good game control, I would say, rather than map control. I guess if she gets good support from her team, she would be pretty menacing in the early game as well.
Exactly, but we see a pick of the Irithel coming in from the side of Team Panic and the Grok pick. We still don't know if that Minshitar is going for that XP lane or that Grok might be going on the XP lane. This will be interesting. And Team Worst Generation, they haven't picked their roamer yet. Right now, as of now, they are showing that Angela, but uh, there is a chance they might change it. And yes, they are going for that. Let's wait for it. That Lolita as the backline defense.
Well, the shield of Lolita is definitely going to protect Lunox from the damage of Valentina, I suppose, in the late games. And Matt is coming in from behind with the mid game damage. Beatrix coming in with the damage to finish. Guess the composition of both the teams are pretty well managed. Let's see who wins the match today.
Exactly. We have high hopes from this match. We have the seasoned veterans against the newcomers, and let's hope the best. And we hope to see an enjoyable match like we saw last night.
Well, I hope the audience is as engaged as the players and with us casters as well. Welcome once again to a wonderful audience for the day two, round one of the upper bracket matches of the MKE Sports Season 4 MLBB Championships. And the games have begun. The players have started going into the lanes. Farm has begun, and we see an early engagement of Martis and Grok in the top lane. And I also in the mid lane, there's an engagement of Valentina. There seems to be a petty engagement. Valentina might be retreating, and we see Grok getting the kill of Martes with the support of Minisitar. I guess Minisitar is going for a tanky role from, it seems, from his spells. What do you suggest, Ego? Is this a good strategy having a fighter going a tank build while they already have a tank in the game?
Uh, I think the Minchitar as the tank might be the better option in this match, as we know that jungle Pakito and Martis, the ultimate coming in from Minchitar will nullify all of their skills. So this can be the game changing factor for the side for this match, maybe. But we are going to might have a fight in the gold lane, as three of the members from Team Panic has already rotated on the side of the gold lane. Meanwhile, on the top lane, we see Pakito is going has rotated, but he will be focusing on jungling for now.
Well, we see a small fight between Valentina and Lunox before both of the mages have retreated. And Mirisita are pulling in Lolita from the mid lane, but Lolita has a smart escape. And we see a pretty good interaction between both the marksmen. And Paquito going in for Leomord, both the fighters of the Team Watch Generation going in for the hard push on Martis and get on Leomord, sorry, getting the kill. And both the teams are balanced as of now. If we keep the kills in mind, gold difference is even not much, like almost just a meager 200 gold coins. And we see a pretty engagement on the mid lane with the four members of the Watch Generation going in for the fight, but Team Panic manages to escape. Can we see some few more
Leomord is
kills?
already here. Leomord is here, and he gets the first kill on the Lolita, but Martis almost escaped, but I guess the retribution damage from the Leomord secures the kill on the Martis, and they will get this turtle easily without any contest.
Well, the Leo mode and the combination of Grok seems to be pretty working very well. And as Ego predicted, Leo mode takes the turtle without any hassle. And we can see a pretty good, the fight. We have might have a fight in our hands in the mid lane, but Mishika chooses to escape rather than being in a fight. Well, I suppose they are going for early game farm. They might go for a ganks in the late game. Well, let's hope that's the strategy. Let's not judge on based just on the early 3 minutes of the game. Well, Ego, I guess you have might have seen his team panic from the last seasons as well. How do you suggest? Are they going for the gameplay that they have had in the last season? Are they going in with some new strategies? What do you say?
Sorry to say, Green, but I just know as an information that Team Panic are the runner-up. I haven't watched them play yet. This will be the first time watching them, but we have a beautiful engage on the bottom side, and Team Panic will get the kill on the Lolita, and Irithel secures the double kill on the Beatrix, and Lunox might also be in danger. And yes, the Valentina gets the kill on the Lunox, but Paquito coming with a double kill on his own, getting the kills on Irithel and Valentina.
Well, we just saw a 2 of 2 trade of kills in the bottom lane engagement. We might see both the teams. They are pretty close on the farm as well. Just gold difference has just now risen to 1.3k gold by Team Panic, and an engagement coming in with the mid lane. Lunox getting jumped in by, and they might secure the kill of Lunox. Leomord coming in with the clutch. Valentina getting the team kill of the Lunox. Leomord getting the kill of their Hyper. And Team Panic seems to have an advantage over Team World Generation as of now. The gold difference is now of 2.3k gold coins. The skills, the rotation of Team Panic seems to be on a better side as compared to Team World Generation. So, Ego, are we suggesting from the gameplay that we are seeing, that we have seen in the first 5 minutes of the game, do Team Panic have an advantage as we speak?
As we speak, yes, they have kind of an advantage as that Minshitar, I would say, like we saw in that fight in the mid lane just a bit ago. We saw that Paquito came in, but when as soon as the ulti from Minshitar was popped out, he couldn't do anything. He was just standing idle there. So I would say this Minshitar is going to be a pain for the side of Team Worst Generation.
Well, we see an engagement in the turtle lane, and Minisita are going in for the kill. Valentina coming in for the support, and they get 2 kills. Team Panic have really started going in. Leo Moore going in for the rush and getting the kill of Beatrix, and Team Panic seems to have a pretty good advantage both in the kills, and Leo Moore is absolutely unstoppable, getting the kill, also destroying the turret with the help of Grog. And Martis, we might also see the kill of Martis, can we? But he has a smart escape. Well, Team Panic are definitely rushing in for the kills.
Team Panic doesn't want the mid-game composition of the side of Team Worst Generation to come online. And as we speak, we already have a fight in the mid lane. Martis might get taken down, but he escapes. We have a 2-on-1 trade in the favor of Team Panic again. This might be bad news for the side of Worst Generation, as Team Panic, the itemization from the side of Team Panic is already there. As you can see, Irithel has already made her Berserker Fury and the Windtalker, and Leomord has that Malefic Roar and Strike.
Well, we see an engagement in the top lane. We might get Beatrix killed by Irithel, and Irithel definitely gets the kill. Will also be destroying the turret. Grok proving to be a good support to Team Panic, and Leomord getting ganked by Paquito and the Hyper in the form. Paquito as the Hyper and Martis. They seem to be getting a feel of the game now. Worst Generation, they have noticed that Team Panic is already started rotating for the Lord. they have started the rotation based not just on the push, but they also know the team skills, which of their team members need support in which of the lane. They are not leaving any stones unturned. They also get the first lord of the game, and Mate is coming in with the double. Valentina getting the kill of Lunox. A trade for 2 of 1 in the favor of Team World Generation. And Paquito once again. Paquito once again. Leomord.
But the Leomord is here. He will get the kill on the Lolita, and he is for on the chase on that Martis. Martis is has barely escaped, I guess. Yes, he will escape that fight. This will be this was a good fight on the favor of Team Wars Generation. They might still have this match, but the Lord is already marching down from the bottom side, and they will have to defend this if they want to win this game.
An advantage of Lord that I see is it will buy Team Panic some time while the Team War Generation tries to defend their base from the Lord. The Team Panic will have definitely a good time while defending their base. But Leomord coming in with the kill of Paquito, he is still trying to chase the other members of Team War Generation. But will he be able to take the kill of Martis? But no, that's a sad story. Paquito escapes at goodwill for World Generation. They have successfully destroyed the Lord. But meanwhile, Valentina and Leomord destroy the turret, and inhibitors of all 3 lanes have just opened, with Minnesota taking the mid lane turret. Tier 1 and Tier 2 turrets of all 3 lanes of Watch Generation has fallen, and they have a pretty bad disadvantage as we speak of the moment. Team Panic really going in for the push. They are showing why have they been the runners-up in the last season.
Exactly, and they might be waiting for the second Lord right now. They are managing the lanes, so they get in the towards the Lord in time. As we speak, I guess the damage from Leomord after that patch on his passive is proving to be a big advantage for Leomord players. What do you think? It was earlier, I guess, the crit damage used to come after below 35% of HP, but it has been changed to 50% HP, I guess.
Well, that definitely seems to be a good advantage as Leomord from Team Panic. He is definitely is not afraid of the Martes and Paquito. Of course, he was taken down by both of them in the top lane, but he's definitely not afraid of giving the support to his team along with his ultimate. He is absolutely unstoppable if the Team Wars Generation tries to get him 1-on-1. But in team fight, they might have an advantage as Paquito and Martes, the late game damage, like both of the ults combined, will have a pretty good amount of damage while they try to get the Lord. Team Panic gets the second Lord of the game. They also get the kill of Lolita, and with just like that, they have the Lord, and the gold difference is also now of 6,000 gold coins. Team Panic, they have really shown why where they in the early championship. They have proven why they were the runners up of the last season. They have a pretty good advantage. They have analyzed the games. They have analyzed the benefits. They have analyzed strengths of each of their team members, and they are going in for a turret dive. It seems. Ego, will they be successfully able to close this game in this as we speak because they have Lord in the support?
Yes, they might end this game, but I don't think they will be able to end as there are no minions coming in. But we have a fight in the bottom side, and Leomord will take the kill on the Martis and the Paquito. And Irithel also gets the kill on that Lolita. But they will be going for that Nexus, and the first game goes to the side of Team Panic.
Team Panic really showing off their skills in this tournament in their second tournament of the MKE season for championships. They were the runners up in the season three. They definitely know their skills, the analysis, the strengths, and the disadvantages. They have started their game well. They have practiced themselves well, and they take the game in just 13 minutes of the beginning of the first game. And yeah, seems Team Panic has a really good study of the map and the game. Ego.
Yeah, exactly. They know what they are doing, and they are here to prove that this is their territory, and no newcomer will be taking them out in this early phase of the tournament. And with this, we will have a short break before the second game starts. Stay tuned, everyone. We'll be right back.
Well, thank you so much for our entire audience who have tuned in for the day two of the tournament. Please stay tuned. We will be right back. Welcome back to the MKE Sports Season 4 Mobile Legends Championships, Day 2 of the upper bracket matches of the games today. The first game was won by Team Panic, the seasoned veterans, versus the Worst Generations. The Worst Generation might have to do a good comeback as Team Panic seems to have a pretty good control on their game. I am joined by my co-caster Ego. Welcome back, Ego. What do you say? What are the strategies? What are the changes that what generation needs to make to have a good comeback in this game?
Team Wars Generation might have to, I guess, outdraft Team Panic, as we saw they instantly responded against that Pakito and Martis with that Nimshitar, and that was really a great pick. I guess we are down for a very interesting match because both of the teams look very strong, but as of right now, Team Panic are just asserting their dominance.
Well, it definitely seems so. As Team Panic, the combination of the skills of the team, the rotation of the tank, seems to have a pretty good combo, and they have proved to be effective. It's also helped them win the game in just 13 minutes of the game. And we have entered the first phase of the ban, and the first ban is to be done by the worst generation. And what are they going to ban? Are they going to ban the metas? And they have missed the ban. Will is it a strategy? Doesn't seem so.
It definitely doesn't seems like any kind of strategy, because missing a ban in a competitive game won't be a smart thing, I'd say. uh, let's see. And but we see a Valentina ban from the side of Team Panic, and I guess that's a good ban, because we saw in the first match of the day, uh, uh, team I guess it was Team Kingdom picking the Valentina, and they won both of the games. And in today's second game against the Panic and Worst Generation, Panic also got that Valentina in the first pick, and they made the best out of it. But we see a Martis ban from the side of Team Worst Generation, and the ban of Faramis from the side of Team Panic.
Well, since they do not want to risk it this time, Team Panic, they have banned, and we see the pick of Julian, the newly inducted, one of the best fighters in the game. I would suggest, in a personal opinion. Well, our audience seem would audience will have to ask our audience what do you guys think of this picks and the ban. We also see the pick of possible pick of Sun in the game, Beatrix in the game as well. And is it a good choice? Have Sun as the hyper for Team Panic?
Team Panic coming with a very much unique picks, I'd say, as Sun Jungle is not that common. And the Julian pick also from the side of Worst Generation was quite surprising, as we still have many of the meta heroes still open. But the Julian can be a flex pick, as it can go to the jungle, it can go to the XP lane, and also go on the mid side. Meanwhile, they will secure the picks of Paquito and that Clint for the for this team.
Well, Paquito seemed to have a pretty good advantage in the last game for the team. Uh, Team Panic, I would say, but West Generation they might have gone for the comfort picks this time. But you see a pick of Cillian coming in from Team Panic, and the second phase of the ban has just begun. Claude has been banned by Team World Generation, and the second phase of the ban, the second part of the ban seems to be on Worst Generation losing the game.
The Claude ban from the side of Team Panic was quite questionable, as the Worst Generation already had picked their marksman as the Clint. But we see Atlas ban from the side of Worst Generation. Uh, I guess they don't want that CC being interrupting their formation. Uh, we are on for the fourth pick from the side of Team Panic, and we're still waiting. They haven't uh, gave us any hints, but I guess this will be the Grok pick again. In the last match, we saw how that Grok was really opening up the play for the side of Team Panic. Grim.
Both the tank choices seem to be same, while Lolita being picked by the World Generation, Brock being picked by Team Panic, and the tanks remain the same. Most of the changes they have Hito as the 12 pick from the last game. We see a pick of Balmond coming in from World Generation as the Hyper. Well, that might have a good advantage. And we see Saint Shreya Badang coming in for Team Panic.
We saw that Grok on the XP lane on the last match, but we might see it going on the mid. But I think Team Panic has other intentions as they are going in for that Valir pick. I think this will be a roaming Valir and Grok on the side lane. So this will be another interesting match. The draft from both sides are looking very, very unique, and I'd say let's hope for another great match.
Well, two major strategies doesn't seem so much successful, but can't say. They are Team Panic, seasoned veterans versus the newbies. They might have something on their mind, Team Panic, but will they be able to counter the balanced team first generation this time? They have Julian, which they have Balmond, they have Lolita, they have Paquito, three tanky heroes coming in from our first generation, and while two squishy heroes for Team Panic. Team Panic might have a disadvantage in this game. Let's hope they win it this time as well.
We have seen, we might expect that Valir to be quite annoying as most of the heroes from the side of Team Worst Generation are melee damage, and we know how good Valir is against melee damage heroes. We see that Grok once again on the XP lane, and on the top side, Clint and uh, Lolita is there to help the Clint. Beatrix might be expecting that Lolita, so she is going to play safe. Uh, Meanwhile, we don't have much action going on throughout the map. So, can we talk about our sponsors?
Well, definitely our sponsors for this MK Esports season for MLBB Championships, sponsored by Genesis Store, co-sponsored by Z3 Store, Zentro Store, and Slay Official YouTube, are official sponsors for the tournament. Our chief sponsor, that is Genesis Store, I would like to introduce them to our wonderful audience. They are the biggest account dealers of the country, good collection of skins, good collection of win rate in the accounts, and with good prices as well. All the good things at one place. Well, that's rare to see in this entire game. We see a petty engagement of Clint and Valir going on in the top lane. Will Beatrix and Valir will they be able to take the kill off? And yes, Beatrix takes down with the first blood of Clint along with the support of Sun and Valir. Well, Valir seems to be pretty annoying as Ego had predicted. And meanwhile, while we were focused on the fight in the top lane, Rock managed to barely escape the hands of Julian. And on the top lane, we see the Lolita and Balman going in for the fight, but Sicilion has taken the kill of Balman. Clint going in for the kill of Lolita for the Beatrix, but Beatrix has barely escaped. And Sicilion seems to be a pretty good support for Team World Generation at the moment. Sorry, Team Panic, my mistake. Sun seems to be a pretty behind in the farm, as I would say, because he just has 1528 as is already 3 minutes into the game. The goal difference is just a meager 700 gold points, and Balman secures the healing minion with his ult. But will he be able to escape the clutches of Sun? And we see an engagement coming in from Paquito in the mid lane, in the turtle lane, and Sun and Valir going in for the kills. Will they be able to escape? And Valir merely escapes the grasp of Paquito. Balman going in for the fight, but will it be some more kills, or will they be able to escape? And what do you say, Ego? The aggressiveness continues from Team Panic.
Yes, definitely the aggressive continues from both. I would say from both the teams, but they chose to not take the risk for any risk further, and they get back get back to their respective lanes and focus on objectives. Right now, I don't see any of the teams trying to engage for the turtle yet, but this might be a chance for, I'd say, Team Worst Generation, as the jungler on of the side of Team Panic is on the top side, so they should be able to get this turtle. And yes, Balmond has started the turtle. Meanwhile, they have got Team Panic has got the top tier one turret of from the blue side, and they might be able to get this second tier turret too. But no, and in the meantime, I guess first generation has got that turtle.
And yes, Balman seems to have gotten the turtle along with the support from his team. And we see Paquito had just got his Hunter Strike. It will also help him with the cooldown reduction. Has also increased his attack. He might have to push for a game for the early game damage again, but will they be able to successfully do so? Paquito going in for the damage. Paquito going in for a good engagement, and Clint secures the kill of Rock. Will they and Paquito perishes to the attacks of Beatrix. Julian taking in with the double kill, and the aggressiveness of Team Panic is being matched by Team World Generation. Well, they definitely don't want to give up very easily, as the Team Panic did manage to defeat them in the early games.
Exactly. I guess Team First Generation has not given up yet, even though they were down by quite a few objectives and kills in the early game. It seems like they have a response in this match for everything Team Panic does. What do you think, Grim?
Well, I would vouch for Team Panic, as the rotation of Team Panic seems to be on point well when compared to Team World Generation. Wallman might go in for Sicilian, but he chose to retreat, as might have sensed the other team members of Team Panic coming in for his support. Clint going in for the Grok. Will he be able to get in with the tank? And he barely manages to escape. Will he go for the kill? And Grok has escaped with a pretty smart strategy of his slide.
Team Panic
You see a pretty good engagement in the mid
Team
lane.
Panic seems to be more focused on taking those turrets instead of other objectives. It seems they are totally ignoring the turtle and going for the turrets. They have the first tier turrets down on all of the three lanes, and the second tier turret of the top side barely hanging. Meanwhile, the Sicilian gets the kill on. Uh, I guess that's the Paquito. Yes, Team Panic right now have the better control of the map at this point of the game.
And not just the map, they seem to have a pretty good control of the farm as well. They are up by 1.1k gold already. 2.1k gold, I would say. And Julian doesn't seem to have much effect as he was supposed to. He just has 3 kills. Probably he's not getting the support he must receive from Lolita and all the other members of the team. And they are going in for the turtle again. This engagement seems to be pretty good. Team Panic going in for the clutch and Sicilion getting the kill. And they also Beatrix going in for the kill. And Balman manages to kill the Sicilian, but instead gets killed, and they have a pretty good advantage in terms of the early game damage. They have two mages which are helping them have a better control of the mid lane as we speak. They are not allowing their enemies to come in as close for the turtle, and the second turtle of the game goes to Team Panic.
The Valeri is turning out to be quite annoying for the side, and meanwhile, as I speak, they have got 3 kills. Uh, Team Panic, they got 3 more kills. This is bad news for Team Wars Generation as the goal difference is getting larger and larger as time goes by, and the Lord is taken by the side of Team Panic, and it is going to be marching down on the side from the top side. This is very bad. This is very bad news for the side of Team Wars Generation. What do you think?
Well, the rotation of Team Panic seems to be on point. They have cleared their objectives. They have pushed this tier 2 turret of the mid lane. They have also chosen to push for the tier 2 turret of the bottom lane, but Balman, will he be able to successfully defend it? And he fails to do so. Sun going in for the Balman, but Balman has his good damage supporting him to successfully fend off the Sun. But the inhibitor of the top lane of Team World Generation has just fallen. They are pushing for the same. They might have a chance to finish the game. Sun destroys the mid lane inhibitors. They are going in for the kills. They are going in for the turrets. They have defined their strategy in finishing the game. Will they be able to successfully defend? But I don't think so. 7 seconds is a pretty good time, and as we speak, Team Panic has just proven why were the runners-up in the earlier championships. They have won the second match of the game, the best of three, in just 10 minutes. Earlier than the first match, Team Panic has had a pretty good advantage of their picks. The two mage strategy has clearly worked for them. Good one, Team Panic. You have proven why you were the runners up in the
Just
last
as the
season.
moment we thought Worst Generation might have a shot at this match, but Team Panic didn't give any more chances to their opponents to make a comeback. They ended it. They were focused on pushing, and we see the results as we have the match already ended, barely exceeding 10 minutes. So Team Panic has clean swept Team Worst Generation, and they will be playing in the upper brackets, while Worst Generation will be going down to the lower brackets.
Well, Team Panic, the strategy of two mage push from the mid lane while the Clint going in for the top. Paquito was able to fend off one turret of Team Panic from the bottom lane, but that didn't help much as the Sun coming in with the slowdown crowd control for from his ultimate, and they have secured the match back to back 2 games, and they have won the match for today.
And with this, today we with this match, today's matches are over. We will see you, the audience, tomorrow. And Grim, you can take over.
Thank you so much for our audience tuning in for the day 2 of the upper bracket matches. This championships was sponsored by Genesis Store and co-sponsored by Zentro Store, Z3 Store, and Slay Official YouTube. Thank you so much for our wonderful sponsors for helping us conduct this beautiful tournament once again this year. And thank you so much to our audience as well for tuning in for the day two of the upper bracket matches. We'll see you tomorrow. This is Grim signing off for the
Good
day.
night, everyone.